All right, we are back here at Dairy Fields, and we're going to bring in the women Barebow. We're going to have Maggie Brensinger, who is a 5th seed, beat the newcomer Francisca Benavides 6-2 in the semifinals. Benavides set a new U18 and U21 world record pending verification at the Joad Nationals early this month, and that record was set by Brensinger last September. Brensinger won her 1/8 round and quarterfinal matches 6-0 before beating Benavides. Maggie won
On target 1.
Gator Cup in May
Maggie
and is from
Brensinger.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and Diane Cochran, who was ranked 2nd coming into this.
On target
She got
2,
the better of
Diane
Arizona Cup
Cochran.
winner, Joanna Zacco, in the semis, 7-3.
Maggie will shoot first.
And she won her previous 2 matches
Your
leading up to
judge,
that, 6-0.
Cooley.
She's from Washington.
All right, so this is Barebow. So unlike what we just saw with the compounds, these women have no sights, no releases, no stabilizers, no anything. So this is all just based on feel. And we are still at 50 meters, but we're going to be shooting at 122 centimeter face instead of the 80 centimeter face. So the 10 ring on this is 12.2 centimeters across. A good, strong 9 to start off with.
Like you were saying earlier, this is much more difficult. I mean, you don't have any sights. You really don't have anything to help you aim other than, you know, maybe some markings on your tab to make sure you're consistent. But this is a very difficult discipline to be accurate and consistent with, because every little movement you can see, every little movement affects where that arrow goes.
9.
Yep. And unlike Olympic recurve, there's no clickers to make sure you drop back to the same spot every time. So if you pull it back a little bit more one time, a little bit less one time, that'll change your impact point as well. So this is an extremely difficult discipline. And at 50 meters, which is 55 yards, which is over half of a football field, it's pretty amazing that these ladies and gentlemen can do this and keep themselves fairly consistent.
8.
I think we're almost getting a few raindrops here coming in.
Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit on the canopy here. Hopefully it doesn't start raining.
8.
All right, so Maggie started off really strong with 998 with a 26 total, and Diane had 688 with a 22 total. So Maggie's going to get 2 set points. So the set system for recurves and barebow, if you win the end, you get 2 points. If you tie the end, you get 1 point, and it's basically a race to 6.
Yep.
So if you get to the point where you're tied 5-5 at the end, then it ends up coming into a one arrow shoot off. So the scoring is going to be a little different. You'll see the end scores. Yes, she won by 4 points, but she's going to get 2 set points for the end. And it's the first person to get 6 points. So tabulating the scores here, making sure everything gets recorded correctly.
And so how we kind of talked about the nerves earlier and how well you can handle them and that shakiness. I mean, you see everything here. I mean, you don't have that weight that Sawyer, is taking on and off when you're like, okay, I feel a little shaky here. I feel a little nervous, so I'm going to add weight, take off weight. They have just a little bit amount of weight that they can put on the front, and that is it. They can't really change and play with that too much. They don't have those long stabilizers to help if the wind picks up. So it's pretty insane. It's a lot of respect to be able to do that.
And no sight.
No sight. that is the crazy part.
Now, have you ever tried barebow?
Not barebow. I have tried to shoot recurve. Let's just say I'm not a recurve for a reason. I will not be trying out for the Olympics in Paris.
All right, we're going to go into N2 here with Maggie leading 2-0. Yeah, I've tried barebow a couple times, and I will stick with compound.
The whole not being able to consistently hit 10 thing, it bothers kind of my perfectionist.
Yes. Oh, my.
That
right
was beautiful.
On the scribe. What an amazing shot there. Yeah, there's a little bit of spit of rain coming in here right now, too. And a 10 to answer. Wow. So the other thing that's interesting here is we have 2 lefties.
I was just noticing that, yeah.
6.
And a 6.
So Barebow just got kind of added to these USAT events just last
9.
year. Before they were able to do nationals and field nationals and indoor nationals, but there was no necessarily USAT division for them. So this is kind of only the
9.
second year of them being able to get any type of experience doing this.
Yeah, and Barebow has come on very, very strong the last few years too. I know if you look at like Lancaster Classic, Vegas, and stuff like that, the Barebow divisions are growing. Oh, what an end there for Maggie. 10-10-9.
She'll take another 2 set points, so she's up 4-0 against Diane. And so if she wins one more, she has the match. She will get the gold. Obviously, like this is a match that Diane can come back, win by 1 point each end, and tie it right back up.
Yep.
So that's really cool about Barebow and recurve here is there's no such thing as too many points lost. You know.
Yep. So you're always in it with set points. So as long as you can keep winning matches or winning your ends, you've got a chance to come back and win. So Diane, she was down 4 points the first end and another 4 points this end. So she'd be down 8 points if we were doing cumulative. But since it's a set system, those points go away each and every end and kind of resets for that given end. So she could come away and still have a chance to win this.
And she started with that amazing X. So I know that pressure's up there, but she knows what she's doing up there, you know?
I'm saying Diane's done quite a few of these. I mean, she got the better of Joanne Zako in the semis, 7-3, who was the Arizona Cup winner. So anybody has a chance to win these things.
And the rain has started to officially come down here in Ohio.
Hopefully it doesn't stick around too long. It doesn't look like it, but
7.
good 7 to start there. Maggie's kind of got an interesting way she draws her bow to begin and get her hand and everything set too. I don't know if you noticed that or not. She starts kind of aiming
7.
down and then comes back up. Maggie matches with a 7.
Nine.
Good strong 9 there. And matches.
They are all tied up so far this end.
So if this end ends up in a tie, each lady here will get 1 set point.
7. 8.
An 8. So she's going to get her by 1 point, but she'll get 2 set points and take the match.
And take the match just like that.
That's a pretty dominant victory there in the gold medal match. Considering she just started shooting this, I mean, she's come out of nowhere.
She really has, and it's pretty spectacular to see these girls come up here and shoot. I mean, be able to hit a target without a sight or anything. I know they practice, but I don't know as though I could do that.
I know I couldn't hit at 50 meters. I couldn't hit any part of that face with no sight or anything on it. So
yeah,
amazing to watch these ladies shoot. No sights, no nothing, being able to hit the target, and they've actually are doing a really, really good job of putting them in the middle. I mean, we had that one scribe shot right in the very middle on that second to last in there, and yeah, they did a great job.